Well, my parents, mom, dad, please do not watch this video. I don't want you to watch this video, it's too much. I know that this is something that I wish I knew, and I want to share that to you. Open your mouth. Some of your people there. Hey there, friend, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna go on there. We're gonna have some adult talk. So welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday. Woo! We love Wisdom Wednesday, and I'm so happy that so many of you are tuning in to watch this episode. It really means a lot to me. And today's video, it's all about what to do if you are not happy with your sex life in your relationship. So being unhappy with your sex life, it's an issue that many of us face. So don't worry, you're not alone, and I'm so happy that you're tuning in. So we all know that it's hard enough to talk about sex, and so how do we deal with it when we are not happy with our sex life? Because we know that sex is such an important part of our lives, and it honestly helps us to bond with our partner and understand them well on a deeper level than just the emotional part, and it's both emotional and physical as well. So you honestly want it to work. So how do we deal with it? And when sex isn't the blooming, exciting part of our relationship, and everyone says that it's supposed to be, so what we do? So don't worry, I'm here to help with all of that. I'm going to run over everything that you can try to make your sex life better than it has ever been. I'm going to talk about from what you can try in the bedroom and how you can talk to your partner about it. So let's get started with the video. So the first thing that you want to do is talk to each other. I know, I've been mentioning it so many times, and it's not a lie. Communication here is the key. So you and your partner might be having issues talking to each other in the everyday life. So let me ask you this. When is the last time that you've asked each other how your day was? Or you might not be discussing with each other what you actually are needing from them sexually. If this is the case, this might call for another conversation. So before you talk to your partner, make a reflection and understand your own needs and what is working for you and what isn't. And then you can start building a better sex life together. So the second thing you want to do is keep flirting with each other. Because couples sometimes think that once you are together, the flirting don't need to continue, but that is where you're wrong. You need to flirt with your partner even more now that you've found each other. So remember to flirt with your partner like you did when you were first dating in the honeymoon phase, and you were just on the cloud. Is it the pink cloud? In Danish you say on the pink cloud. I don't know if that is a saying in English, but yeah, you know what I mean. And of course, you are attracted to your partner, and to pretend that you are just not dating, it just bumps up the attraction just a little bit. Keep on giving that little spank on the behind, or sending each other, those texts, and sending pictures to each other if that is something you're comfortable with. Just do that things that you used to do when you were dating. The third thing that you want to do is to stop focusing on the routine too much. So we know that once you have children, once you become a parent, get a job, and I know how it is. I understand how it is. And sometimes you have a job, and this job is simply taking too much of your energy, and you need to have some kind of structure to your everyday life, and a structure to when you want to have cozy time with your babe. But when sex gets too much as a routine, and you have sex the same day on the week, the same position, the same place, it just gets boring. You can only get excited so much. So instead of focusing on what you normally do, change it a little bit, spice it up, try something new. Try having sex in different places in your home, or I don't know, in a garden. Spice it up, try having sex other places than where you normally do, because honestly you just want it to be exciting. You want to boost it up, you want to make it how it was in the beginning, and to still make each other feel like that sexual tension that was there from the beginning. So if you normally are used to having sex in the evening time, spice it up and have sex in the mornings, and vice versa, because you just want to do something different than what you normally do. The fourth thing that you want to focus on is open your mouth. I don't mean that. I know some of your people there. So you want to open your mouth because your partner doesn't or she doesn't know what you are thinking. You have to verbalize your feelings and what your desires are and what is not working for you. If she keeps doing that thing that you don't want to do and she thinks that you like it, or he keeps touching you places that you honestly it turns you off, open your mouth. He doesn't know that you don't want to do that. Open your mouth, verbalize it, and tell him that, yo, okay babe, I know that you think this is good for me, but honestly, can you please do it this way instead, because I prefer it this way. You can always say it in a way that is respectful. Remember to be respectful to your partner and to just verbalize it in a way that he still feel loved, because once you are intimate with your partner, it's vulnerable. Yeah, you just open totally up to this person because you trust them, and if they criticize you, you just feel like, oh man, there's nothing I can do to please them. So you honestly just want to be thoughtful once you give them those critiques that you don't want to do the thing, or the things that they are doing is not pleasing to you, and guide them what is pleasing to you and how can your partner please you more, and what can your partner do to make you feel more loved and to make you feel more turned on, because sex is a two-way street. So always remember that your pleasure is 50% of the fun too. Don't be embarrassed to ask for what you want, because once you verbalize what you want and your partner gives that to you, then your partner most likely feels more turned on as well. So it's like it's a wheel in the positive direction. And the fifth and last point is exercise. We all know this. We've heard exercise everywhere. It's like a trend now. We know this. We've seen many people getting a membership in fitness because it's a thing. Exercise is a thing, and it's good for your body. And we all know by now that exercise is good for your sex life as well. Oh great, yeah, I know, another reason to exercise. Yeah, that's how it is, but I promise you it really helps. Maybe a little bit TMI, but yeah, I know that this is something that I wish I knew, and I want to share that to you and to just help you to get a better sex life with your partner. So yeah, let me give that to you. So after I gave birth, if you're a mom, you know how it is. Your sex drive isn't there. You're tired, you're breastfeeding all the time, you're getting up, you don't get enough sleep, and the list goes on, and you just feel like sex is the last thing you want to do. And this is how I felt, and I remember I was like, oh man, babe, I don't feel like doing it. Honestly, my husband, he is such a patient husband, and he really was like, babe, take your time. But I really wanted to please him, but I was just not there. But then I was like, okay, you know what, let me try to exercise and get my happy hormones back, and it honestly changed everything. So I started with a HIIT workout every single day, just for 10 minutes, and it did miracle. And when I tell you that my sex drive came back better than how it was before I got pregnant, you will not believe me. And this is the power of exercise. So I just want to encourage you. You don't have to get a gym membership. You don't have to go jogging 30 minutes every day if that is not something that you are used to and something that you can squeeze into your schedule. But with 10 minutes, only 10 minutes of workout, it honestly do miracle in terms of boosting your sex drive. And not to mention that exercise is an amazing way to decrease stress. And with all those endorphins build up in your body is less likely to build up the same stress level as before, because stress can be one of the biggest reasons as to why women lose their libido. So if you're trying to have a better sex life, this is a good one to kick to the curb first. And not to mention, getting a regular exercise is a great way to improve your stamina and flexibility, which in turn increases sexual pleasure. So that's a win-win. So it's all about being in balance with yourself. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in for this Wisdom Wednesday. I really hope that this video helped you and that the tips can help you to have a better sex drive within your relationship and a better sex life, so that you and your partner can have a better union together and build a stronger bond between you guys. God bless, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.